My home service company is on EOS. So let's spend a few minutes and talk about why. When we were about 80 employees on the team back in 2021, we had gotten there really fast. So the business had gone from 8 people to 70, 80, maybe the course of 3 years. We were missing a lot of basic practices on how do we talk to each other? How do we meet? How do we report metrics? And that got really confusing when the team got bigger. If you have 2 people on your team, then communication's kind of easy because it's me talking to you and you talking to me back. Now, if you had another person, then that communication gets a little bit more convoluted. And now you've got 3 people all trying to be on the same page all the time. You had 4, 5, 80, and it just gets worse and worse, where it's really challenging to keep everyone on the same page all the time. We noticed this issue, and there was just a total communication breakdown. We just weren't speaking the same language. We weren't rowing in the boat, same speed, same direction. And to compound that issue, we were also multi-location. So that made it worse because not only were we struggling in our main location, but we were struggling in our smaller locations where we were trying to drive change and get on the same page. So late 2021, we picked up something called EOS. So EOS is the Entrepreneurial Operating System. It's based on the book Traction by Gino Wickman, and it's the easiest way to think about this is it's how you talk, it's how you report, and it's how you meet. It gives you just some rough, general business taste like chicken structure, right? You can use this in any business. So there's a few key things inside EOS that we're going to talk about here today, but the thing I wanted to pick up is when we first bring on people, we give them this book called What the Heck is EOS? So new managers get this, new executives get this, and all of it's based on the book called Traction. Now, Traction's a bit high level, whereas What the Heck is EOS is really nitty gritty. It's, hey, what is this? Why am I doing it? How's it going to help me? So some of the big ways that we use EOS is, one, it's our weekly meeting. So every team has a weekly level 10 meeting, and it's level 10 because you rank it 1 through 10 at the end of every meeting. Was this good? Was it a good use of time? Did we get stuff done? And inside that level 10 meeting, it just is a structure. So, this is nothing crazy or overly complicated, but hey, it keeps you on pace and moving productively through a meeting. So you talk about last week, you talk about your results, you talk about the issues that came up, and the goal is to really solve meaningful issues and be on the same page, which is something that we really struggled with a lot. One of the other things that is involved is the data side, the scorecarding. So what data and scorecarding does is it helps keep your KPIs for your business at the forefront of everyone's brain. So that way, once a week, you're figuring out how you're pacing. Are you winning the week? Are you losing the week? And what to do if you're not there. The IDS, which is the issue solving portion of the level 10, is one of the most important parts of EOS. So the IDS is where you take an issue and you really dive into that issue to understand, what is the core problem here? Hey, this guy quit. That's an issue. Okay, was the core problem that we hired badly? Was his performance bad? Did we not coach him well? Did we not support him? Was he just not a fit? There's a lot of what is the core problem here, where the net result is this guy leaving. So that's the whole idea behind IDS, is that you can solve core issues inside your business and you aren't solving symptoms. There's a few other different smaller parts of EOS, but those are the bigger ones for us. So we've been running it since 2021, so we're about 3 years in now, and it took us about 2 years to fully move it through the whole business. We do use a software called 90.io, which helps us track our L10s, it helps us track our accountability chart, and really the rest of EOS, and it puts it all through there. But it gives managers and individual contributors an easy way to tie in and understand what's going on with the business relatively quickly. And that's how we use EOS as a home service company.